igniter started in 1971. Our first champion was none other than Don the Snake Perdome, and we've had a lot of greats that have won this event over the years, from John Force to Ed McCullough and a lot of others. It makes us really proud of the fact that over the past 45 years, we've featured nitro funny cars, nitro fuel altereds, or top fuel cars at this event, and nitro's really been a staple of the igniter. Over the course of time, concrete, asphalt, a racing surface ages, and the time had presented itself for us to go out and completely laser profile and grind and polish essentially all of the areas that needed attention, and we brought in nothing but the best in the business. We reached out to a number of people like Wayne McMurtry with the NHRA, Bill Bader from Norwalk, who operates that family-run facility, and Larry Crisp at the Bandamere Families Track, just to reach out and gain as much information as we could and make a lot of good decisions, and we're really happy with the results.
To try to make it in, but I knew if the car made it from point A to point B, it'd run a low 80, so that's what we were going for. Dad backed down a little bit, didn't want to go too hard on the last round, obviously.
Yesterday, impressive. Was #1 in the first section at 587. Car nosed over at the end. A fuel mixture, from what I understand, that might have hurt itself. And Tim,
out of the car. It's locked up and it won't move. The best of luck for the Warhorse team. I told them Roger Gardner they're going to make a single.
We hate to run any car with one sitting out on the track, but it's essentially in its own lane. Roger has his opportunity here.
So what do you think for today?
590.
590.
But I just, you know me, I'm for small steps.
Look at Garten step into it. Down to the big end of the racetrack. 591.
Yeah!
Brilliant run. Oh, baby. 241.
Woo!
Kenny. What a lap.
Oh, yeah, Scott, they're thrilled. Koku Chief Doug Davenport, they're looking for a 6-0 run. They clipped it by a 10th. And then
somebody could red light. You never want to just toss the towel in because of a little smoke coming out of the pipes. Gia in the left. Dan him in the right. Ditch in the middle of the groove, and look at this thing, freight train. 584, 243 miles an hour. It was getting after it, and again, it was 384 in the 8th mile, 196 miles an hour. He might have clicked it a skosh early, so he didn't clip a piston or two, quite often all the time. Bunker out in front, Jason Bunker, second generation. Part of the crew and crew chief for Mark Vetters. President of the good guys to take on Crable. Here we go. Trans Am against the Camaro. Shockers in round one. He double-stepped it. And at the top end of the racetrack, 6.11. And what a shocker here in round one.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable. He slapped the throttle before the yellow came on, tried to grab the brake, let your foot off the throttle, and hammered it again. And at that point, man, that clutch engages and it will not let it stop. Tom Eliminator in lane. Ooh, a little bit of drama. Nobody's moving. Finally, Townsend goes in. There's Robert. Wow, what a great job of driving by Overholzer. 6.11. Car made a little bit of a move. I think it started to shake the tire pretty hard. 1.01 in 60 foot, 6.11. What a job of driving. Look at the speed up there. 248.02 miles an hour. A bit of a David Goliath. I mean, Mark has run 2 6.11s in a row back to back. He's got the consistency down, but Roger Garden, no doubt the favorite.
Yeah, you know, Metters, he's no stranger to the speed out here. He had that Probot car. He's been down the track.
2 years ago here, he went over 250 miles an hour in that Pure Health Camaro Pro Mods at both ends of the track record. Who will make the final round of the Igniter? We're going to find out in moments. Pre-stage lit in the right. Garten follows in. First to stage. Boy, look at that 4-horse charge. 594. And holy Toledo, the first 5-second run by Metters. They step up to the pay window and go 598. What a race, Richard.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Fire with Dan Horan last year was runner-up at the Igniter to Chris Crable on a hole shot loss. He no doubt has all the smarts of any of these crews to step on this thing. Well, he struck a deal during the off-season late last year. I'm on board with Don Nelson and the Armada of California Hustle guys. It is a well-funded team. He first came to this track in the late 1970s, running funny car. That's Dad walking away. So Robert against Steven. It's go time here in the other half of the semis of funny car. Rolls with his hands full, but man, oh man, look at Dencham go. 581, 229 miles an hour. And Robert once again trying to drive through some tire shakeout there. Goodness.
Yeah, I know. He had a little bit of that with us. That was kind of the heartache for us. We heard what he ran, and my mistake behind the wheel. Boy, we should have cleaned up on that.
Ah, it's just got to kill you, doesn't it? My Lord.
Luck involved. And whereas this weekend, boy, we've got a racing surface. These guys could throw anything they wanted at the track, and it's taken it. So this final round, you know, these guys they're going to step on them a little bit. And I know and he wants to make it 2 in a row, but Roger Garden, the Warhorse, got
Is it going to be second generation racer Stevie Dencham, gang, if you will, racing one of the true veterans in the sport of nostalgia funny car, and Roger Garden. It's going to be a wonderful final round, and it's anybody's ball game on what has proven to be a wonderfully prepped and prepared racetrack. Here we go.
Warhorse had trouble, Steve, all last year. The thing was all over the track. They never knew which way it was going to dart. They found out at the end of the year that they actually had a broken rear end housing in the car. All year we're fighting that. They fixed that, and this car's as straight as a string now. Roger's got a hot rod underneath him, and let's see if he's got something for Steve Benson.
You think Roger Garden can take out the points lead? Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, Steve Densham. Going red.
Oh my God! Does that say 71?
Yes! All day long.
571 for Roger Garden. The Warhorse team, 571. Are you kidding me?
Rear wheel start.
So did we win?
We will. Yeah, it probably will. I assume.
Did he red light first?
No, you did.
I did?
Yeah. When light came on his side.
I heard him leave.
Hold on. Yeah,
I mean, everybody standing here knows he left first, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
It
can
looked like
argue
a
with
red
that?
light. Yeah.
Looked like a red light. Well, I mean, Steven left, and he got a red light because Roger was already gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, how in the hell did it happen?
Yeah. Well, no, what happened was Roger left toward the tree and came down.
Yeah.
And so
I see.
the reason he got a 71 up there is because he hit it with the rear wheel.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because how do you run a 230?
Well, I thought for sure when I hit the throttle that I red lit. And then I saw his red light come on. And I don't know, I couldn't figure that out because usually if you leave before the tree, the red light doesn't come on his side. And when I got to the end, everybody was happy, you know, and then even Steven said he heard me leave. That's why he left, got the red light. But no, I know I left before I saw Amber.
All I know is, I mean, I've gotten used to knowing when I'm late. I heard him leave and I thought I was dead late, so I stepped on the gas as fast as I could. Next thing I know, I see red light in my lane, and I'm like, what's going on here? Because I knew I had left second, and went out there, and I was like, I got to chase him down just in case something went wrong with the tree, so I kept going, and I almost caught him by the finish, and then they found out that what happened was he stepped on the gas before the tree had activated, and by the time the tree had activated, his rear tires set off the tree. So it seemed like he was actually second off the line when he was really first, and then he had like ridiculous 60-foot numbers, like a 721 60-foot and everything else like that. But I mean, it was an interesting final. It was one of the weirdest I've ever been in, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I won.
All these different variables that they have to work, such as clutch, how much weight to use, how much fuel to either give it or take away, how much nitro, the percentage. Some guys 9% and a percentage of methanol just so it lights back here in the burnout box. There's some that'll run 88, 92, 94. Sometimes you just add a percentage of nitro, right, to pick up power.
Yeah, speaking of adding nitro, Tim Boyd when he ran that 87, we saw a lot of smoke.